Hi, I'm Miriam.
And I'm Isabelle. We are the Divining Divas. Welcome.
Today we are going to reach a heavy topic, which is how do we heal toxic shame? And then this could be a two-card reading, right? And what do we replace it with? I'm mixing my cards, not shuffling them. How do we heal toxic shame? So here we have the Four of Fire, the Four of Wands. The Four of Fire talks about a celebration,
Hmm.
and it talks about a passion for celebrating what we have. And to me, in this instance, because all the cards that we pull are in an instant, or about an instance, is about this celebrating what we have and who and what we are.
Hmm. And even in the celebration, having others around us to celebrate this, people whom you can feel you can trust and who love you and support you. So let me pull a card on my end from my deck on how do we heal toxic shame. And I pull this card here, which is the card of transformation. And in other decks it's called the death and rebirth. And so this card asks us to really, really let go. This card talks about an ending and a beginning to come, but we need to really close this parentheses. This card says toxic shame is no longer relevant for you. It's perhaps never served you, and certainly not. It certainly will not serve you anymore. And so it's really about being willing to bury that shame. Just even burn it. So maybe you might want to write that down. Write that phrase down. I am ready to release toxic shame forever.
So perhaps the way that these cards should have been read, but it doesn't really matter because we're not exactly being linear here, is this: death is first, and
Yes.
is then it's some sort of celebration of once we let go. So here I have the perfect card, which is the Ten of Water. So it's love. If you're letting go of toxic shame, what you replace it with is the ultimate compassion. So it's the ultimate compassion for yourselves and for others who've placed you in that scenario of toxic shame.
So I'm keeping this card of transformation here, and I'm pulling another card for how do we replace this shame with compassion. And I have the Princess of Swords. The swords represent your mind. It's the element of air. The princess energy is the energy of freedom and liberation. And so this princess, I call her the warrior princess. She cuts through confusion and any toxicity with her sword and welcomes the sunlight, so to speak. So she says, I am free now, and I am willing to own this self-compassion. I wouldn't say fight for myself, but I will stand up for myself. I will love myself. I will have compassion for myself, knowing that I have all this strength at my disposal, in my mind, in my body, and in my heart.
So, and then comes the celebration.
Yes.
So the celebration is also saying recognize that, because shame is a heavy thing that we can hold on to for a long time.
Right. And sometimes we don't even recognize it. It's become such a part of us that it's like an old ugly stuffed bear or something. And so, yeah, we can let it go. We don't have to carry that. It doesn't own us. It's not us.
So great.